to stop Luna, and then I have a chance against the other two possibly, but still have power on me. Delay. That's got too many computers here in front of me. Trying to type on one keyboard and paste on another chat on another computer.
Yeah. I know the feeling.
So Hollowblade's got Great Sage, X, Mortonite, and Smart Pig. That one's
Sage was really pissed about that one.
Yeah.
It's like 3 times in a row he's ended up in like Zed or somebody's group that he just didn't stand it.
Hey, I had Zed 2 weeks ago. Didn't go well for me.
Yeah. I feel like Zed is not going to win this time, though. I actually think Hollowblade's pretty well going to take it.
Yeah, he's bumped up a lot, but yeah, Zed beat him 2 out of 3 times last time. But the 2 times that Zed beat him, he did just like floor Hollowblade.
Yeah, it was closer than he probably would have liked. Hollowblade has gained a lot more than he has in the last 2 weeks.
Yeah, I been tracking all that stuff, and Hollowblade's like gain per week is like twice the second highest person.
Yeah, it's nuts. Grendel was saying that he was estimating the guy spends like $600 to $700 a day just in the time that he's been playing.
Group 2, we got Skylynx and Avatar, Jericho, a Shrubbery. Skylynx should be able to take that one. Avatar's been coming up pretty good. Group 3, No Quarter, Wexel, Sirboom, and Notice from Lazy Guild. I think that's his first appearance, possibly. Notice.
See, here's my Soulmare playing your Yogg, but by the time you cast your thing, I've already hit my 2 biggest spells.
Oh yeah, there you go.
I just don't ever feel like Yogg is very good.
I took out my Earth Elemental and put this as my taking out Sandro.
Ah, yeah.
So normally I had Lightning Elemental and Earth Elemental in here, but I switched it up thinking Sandro would be the bigger threat. I didn't actually check to see what you ran. Should assume you didn't have a Sandro since you were in Kilgore in the arena.
I have a Sandro, I just don't use it. If I had like 600 Universal Shards, I would, go ahead.
Yeah, I almost have enough to take him from 1 to 4, but I don't know if I will. Like, I want to see how these new Purely, because it takes so long to get enough Universals to put into another person.
That's the problem is, do you want to go all in on this guy? And then it turns out like all of a sudden he gets kicked out of the top of the meta 2 weeks.
Yeah, Hades and Ivan Keen. Hades should be able to take that one. And then Emperor Zed, Babies, Grendel, and Zur. It's a tough break for Grendel. And
yeah,
gonna be rough for Babies. And then we got Pretzel. So this is the Group 6 is the interesting one, I think, with Pretzel, Woody, Zelfin, and Fiend. So right now, Woody and Zelfin have gone 1-1. Of course, Pretzel's 2-0 against Fiend at this point. And then Group 7, you got Benny Mac, Darksteel, Noodles, and Red Killa. Benny Mac should take this one. He's 2-0 over Red Killa.
Yeah.
And then our matchup where, yeah, you've now taken 2 from me. Yeah.
Shaluna didn't do well against my Rush yet.
No, my Luna's terrible at this point. I stopped leveling her spells a long time ago.
Seems sad because I literally just maxed out all my Luna spells and ended up not using her at the last minute.
I made Luna all the way till Kilgore. But even when I was using her against Solmiers, I wasn't fully leveling her spells.
I mean, I still use her in like Angel Trials pretty often. Because a lot of times that Firewall just does it.
Yeah, but the Firewall, you're looking for the percent damage is really the big piece on it. That initial hit.
What's going on, Hades?
Hey, if somebody else, Hades, join us.
You testing? Did I make it in here?
Yeah, you did.
Yeah,
How's it
yeah,
going?
you did. Well, it was working.
It's like Hades 3-0 Dom CMU.
Oh, that did get me in there.
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Yeah. Sweet.
Yeah, I figured Hades would do well. He's gone up in power a lot in the last few weeks as well, from what
Yeah, I got a really bad lag.
Yeah, so it sucks.
So what do you think of the new characters coming out, Hades? It's like having some mic issues.
Yeah, Mike lag something.
Looks like Skylynx is ahead of his bracket. No quarter.
I'm really looking forward to Astral and finally getting a giant.
Nice. You think Astral's going to shake up the meta at all with Sandro? Or you think Sandro is still going to be living top dog? Yeah, I'd be curious to see what the Astral does, seeing as, I mean, Naga's probably going to be the best unit in the
Right now, I'm not sure.
Go ahead.
Right now, I'm not sure because I think Astral still needs some more units from what I've heard to really unlock his potential.
Okay. Yeah, I think with the Naga, at least try to keep the Naga alive, you could put Pegasus right behind her with the initial shield and then place Naga behind the Iron Golem. Try to get a shield throughout the match. Might keep her alive long enough if you as she keeps kicking off her awakened ability.
Yeah, to me, it just really seems like it's a matter of how many people on the server actually have a good knock. I feel like that's probably the most underrated SSR.
Yeah, I would say that. I think
Yep, Iron Golem should be getting awakened soon. There's got his gold golem shards in that hidden kingdom shop
Hidden
or whatever
Kingdom
it is.
Shop. Yeah, I saw that. I've been kind of working on my Iron Golem. I think probably have some kind of more magic resist or giving out magic resist, I'm hoping.
Looking forward to that awakened behemoth.
Got the Rock Awakened, I take it.
Oh yeah.
How is the Awakened Rock?
It's a little lackluster, I feel like. I mean, it gets like plus 200% damage on its main attack. So far, that's really the only thing of serious note.
You running the extra like accuracy debuff or?
No, I just use the extra damage. I don't know if the accuracy thing. I mean, back when I was running like a Soulmere team and I was using Rock to try and lower the accuracy in the line that Demon was in, you know, like it made sense then, but I don't know if it really matters now that Soulmere is not really that relevant in the.
Yeah, you 3-0'd me.
Yeah, it did.
Ah, hurts.
I think you're right. If I hadn't lined up or I was playing like my Kilgore against your Kilgore, if you'd been like your Kilgore versus my Roshka or something, it might have gone for you anyway.
Well, I got one of the lineups I wanted, but it didn't matter because I realized I built my Yogg lineup for the wrong purpose, I suppose.
Ah, Sandro. Yeah, right now is just decision time for me to sit on the universals and wait for the new character to actually just go ahead and go Sandro like everybody else. My
So you guys
problem
still
is
get the lag.
Still getting lag. Yeah, Hollow Blade's cleaving through his bracket. Skylinks.
Hollowblade's up to a level 7 Dragon Father artifact.
Yeah. That's insane.
I just don't know what you do against that.
Oh wow, that's surprising. Grendel lost 2 to babies and lost 2 to 008. Selfin and Selfin and Pretzel gonna come down to their matchup. Both 15-15.
Yeah, it's a pretty tough bracket for the people who run it.
Yeah.
More competitive bracket. I think Babies does pretty well because she has both Sandro and Kilgore on.
Yeah, having both of those in this format is definitely, good since you're not going to be using the same units, and they're the 2 strongest heroes at this point. Is there anybody else that has 4-star Kilgore and Sandro?
That I don't know.
Let's see what Zed's running here. Zed's looks like he's got Yogg, Sandro, and Soulmere.
It's Zed's biggest problem is he's never. He's always just stuck to Yogg. I don't think he bought Kilgore either time he came around, so he's just using the other characters.
Yeah.
Or if he did buy Kogor, he hasn't really developed him at all.
Skylynx is rolling Sandro, Adelaide, and Solmir. Hollowblade
Actually-
running. What's that?
Actually, like Adelaide.
Yeah, I think she's getting a little bit better now. A little bit more useful, just with units getting buffed and Solmir not being as big of an issue anymore. Hollowblade's running 4-star Kilgore, 4-star Sandro, and Yogg. How do you
Why is he even using Yogg? Like, that's splitting your stronghold up. That doesn't seem.
he only needs one from his stronghold on there.
I suppose that is true, but I still like having the Cyclops in the back with the orcs for Kogor.
Looks like he traded out his. I mean, I'd be okay with that move. He took out obviously the Cyclops and put in the Pit Fiend, so he can run, the three tanks, that you need. That lineup.
Yeah, as soon as I get done watching my battles tonight, there are a lot of people I'd like to go specifically look at, see who bought the Black Dragon out of the boxes, see who got anything else interesting and new.
Yeah, that's what I've been kind of checking to see if there's been any.
So no quarter mentioned in chat earlier that he unlocked Black Dragon, so I'm sure it's in his.
Mordenite looks like unlocked Kendall, but he's not running him. Somebody's running a Minotaur. A Shrubbery's running a Minotaur. Let's see. Anybody else running any? Skylynx is running a Black Dragon in his Solmir list. Let's see. Let's check. No Quarter and Sir Boom.
I didn't hang on to my SSR shards long enough to actually get the Black Dragon because I figured they were gonna fix the stuff and take away the things that people would buy. So I just wanted to go ahead and try and get everything as complicated as possible. So
yeah, No Quarter is running his Black Dragon. Got it up to level 89 and 3 orange.
pretty impressive for something that's happened in like the last 4 days.
Yeah.
What's going on, Sky?
What's up, guys?
Hey,
Little
how's it
party
going?
going on?
Yeah, we're just
Doing that schoolwork.
going through, talking about seeing what people brought new units. Saw you brought the Black Dragon.
That I did. Thought I'd throw it in there. I ran Adelaide too.
See, is this
Oh,
working?
Echo.
Yeah, getting an echo.
Looks like Hades has got a little echo.
Is this working any better?
Nope.
We can hear you now. It's just there's an echo.
We're on speakers, maybe.
Let's see if we. Oh, there's
All right,
the
how's that?
top 10 there. That sounds better now. Looks like top 10 we have Hollowblade, Skylynx, No Quarter, Hades, all repping that nice green dragon frame. Then you got Emperor Zed, Zelfin, Benny Mac, and Azrael. I was pretty jealous I didn't get that frame.
Did you 5-star your Green Dragon?
No, I did not. I wasn't
Oh.
going to. I wanted the frame more than I wanted the 5-star green dragon.
Green Dragon's my favorite unit in the whole game. So
So I 5-starred my Green Dragon, but not during the event. So I don't have the first.
aw.
Well, I'm really looking forward to Dragon Mutari, so I wanted to get my Green Dragon up for sure.
Yeah. I'm working on a team for that, I think.
Yeah, I unlocked
that's
the
what
Black
I've been
Dragon
doing.
with the SSR box shard since I'm going to be able to get the Giant tomorrow, so...
Yeah, that's how I got my Green Dragon too. I'm gonna get Giant tomorrow, just 3-star him though, just for all the PvE stuff. I'm not gonna really do anything with
So
him.
this is some hot stuff. Baby's here rocking Sephiroth with Manicore, Goblin, Troglodyte, Psychic Elemental, Harpy, and Minotaur.
Why is that hot stuff?
Just find it interesting.
Because nobody else does it.
Nobody
Yeah,
else
good.
did it. It's only 2-star, and all the units are mostly 3-star. But
Oh, who did it? You did it?
no, Babies did it. She was in an she was in Emperor Zed. Sorry, Babies, not sure on that. Emperor Zed's bracket. So
Oh, so just threw whatever the hell in there.
she did. Babies. Sorry, I don't know these names. Did
Babies
two
is
over-
pretty unisex of a name. You can't tell.
Did take 2 from Grendel, but Babies is as we mentioned rocking 4-star Sandro and 4-star Kilgore.
Mm.
Yeah, I got both of them to 4-star, but I didn't spell mark either of them. Got to save my universals.
Yeah, using universals for spell marks a tough thing to do.
Yeah.
All right.
So spending $100 to get another 30 shards.
No.
All right. So it is a he. My bad. And yeah, it's throwaway. God, I'm terrible.
Are you streaming?
Oh, we are streaming. Yep.
Oh, cool. Are you on your YouTube?
Yeah. For what it's worth, mostly just to stream this is all this is for.
Cool. I'll hop in there. Give you a big thumbs up.
So continuing to go through, see if we see any more interesting things. Woody was rocking the Black Dragon as well. Nothing there. Group 7. Benny Mac laying the waste to Red Killa, 3-0'd him.
Ouch. Well, Red Killer went Zelfin hard. That really hurt him.
You mean Zydar?
Or not Zelfin. Yeah, Zelfin's a player. I just fought him in arena like a minute ago. That's why. Yeah, Zydar, who has not looked very good, unfortunately.
No. But Red Killer was rocking a Black Dragon as well in his Zydar list.
Oh, nice.
Dark style noodles here. We got to see if there's anything in this matchup. Nothing.
I did a real boneheaded thing when I did the Azure Dragon. I didn't check to see how much damage my Black Dragon did.
Is that
So,
today?
no, it was yesterday.
Yeah, this is going to be interesting to find out because it doesn't seem like he does quite as much hit point percentage like the other, like the Devil and the Giant do, but
Yeah, it doesn't seem like it to me either. From checking his damage on different things where I've remembered to look. Yeah, you're right. It doesn't seem to be too high.
Yes, looks like
I did
it's-
use him for the Air Elemental, like Plane Lord, whatever today. He did good there.
I need to start trying to push there again. I feel like as soon as I got to like what is it, stage 11 or 12, it got kind of hard, and I was like, all right, I'm good. And I've just been
But I decided
sweeping it
since
ever since.
Yeah, I decided since they did that patch, I might as well try it while I had all my buffs on. I beat all 3 of them.
Oh, nice.
They
Yeah, I
actually
went and beat.
muscled up all 3 of them today.
I went and did 16-4 of TOA today too, and it wasn't too bad.
I think that's one I did.
I saw a lot of people did it. It doesn't seem like too many people have done. Only 3 or 4 have done 17-1. I might try that later. But neither one of them had. It didn't have special mechanics, so I didn't bother to record a video on it. It's just, you know, do you have enough power basically for 16-4?
Yeah.
It looks like Skylynx is getting paired against Hollowblade tomorrow.
Sweet.
Hades is going against No Quarter.
I kind of got a chance.
Yeah, you got a good chance there, yeah. Zelfin is going against Emperor Zed, and then Azrael, you got Benny Mac.
Yeah, I'm feeling good about it.
So.
I'm gonna get blown out.
I was gonna say I like my chances better than Skylynx does.
Yeah, I'm gonna get obliterated. Although I'm interested to see Hollowblade versus Zed.
I think it's Hollowblade this week.
Hollowblade has a 4-star Kilgore and a 4-star Sandro.
Yeah,
That's
I don't know
tough.
if Zed does or not have a Kilgore. That is.
He didn't run it if he did.
I don't think Zed has a Kilgore, but I think Hollowblade's going to take it down this week.
Could very well.
He jumped in power quite a bit. Again,
Yeah.
last week he jumped. Let's see here. He was about just over 400k, and then second highest was a very own Skylynx at
Oh, yeah.
273k.
What was Hollowblades?
401k.
Jeez.
Not even a slightly close second.
Are you thinking about how much money you spent and just like calculating how much you would have had to just to...
There's some pretty
Okay.
quite a bit of power jumps this last week with that event. I'm sure some of that will carry over into this week as well. So,
I guess that event was nuts.
yeah, it's crazy.
I can't believe they just left it as is. I'm really surprised they didn't try and take the casting crystals back.
Yeah, I
They
guess our
basically
plus
thought-
shards
their,
were.
their logic was that they would piss too many people off because it was too. They didn't catch it fast enough.
Yeah, I'm surprised they didn't do a
Yeah.
server rollback. I mean, the plus side is I don't need to buy that like those 2 daily packs now that I was using to get my casting stones because
Right.
set
It's
up
like
now.
300 to 600 crystals a day. You're not spending on that anymore.
Yeah, I was I'd buy. I was averaging probably more than 300 a day on those just to keep my artifacts up. No, I don't have to, so that's gonna save me money in the long run.
You know, something I've realized too, almost just as important of artifacts now is getting all those spells from the new spell place.
Yeah,
For real, man.
I make sure I try to get all the spells, and I usually try to get the rare spell, the orange spell, at least to level 2.
Yeah, I'm doing it up to 3 now. Unfortunately I skipped out on the Mystic Barrier and one of the other ones. I didn't realize how good it was. Stupid.
Yeah,
It's a lot of stats, yeah.
Yeah, I didn't get prayer either.
Yeah, next time it comes around, all the gold spells now I'm getting up to 3. That's my goal. I think getting up to 4 is just way too. Unless I'm actually gonna really use it. I'm not gonna go that crazy. That's a lot of diamonds.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think Blizzard's the only one so far I took to 4.
I may have taken 1 to 4 just by the process, but I think most of them were 2 or 3.
I started going hard on Death Ripple, but not realizing as many people actually bought Sandro as that actually ended up having him. Because at first there's only like 3 or 4, so I was like, oh, maybe a lot of people didn't, spend the money on it. And then all of a sudden, every week there's another 1 or 2 that just kept popping up and popping up.
Yeah.
Takes a while to get those universal shards.
Unfortunately for us, our server seems to be the most competitive literally out of every server. Like, I don't know.
I don't think that's really a bad thing, though.
I mean, it's not. It is, but it isn't. At the same time,
Bad thing on my wallet.
yeah, that's what I was about to say.
I mean, yeah, you like to win, but at the same time, like, you wouldn't feel good if you were spending thousands of dollars to be sitting on a server where you just beat everybody at everything all the time. It's not
Or
really
you spend a
fun.
ton of money and don't get anywhere like Stingray. That's why I quit.
Oh my god.
Someone, I think it
Oh,
was
that was
Core
so
that made
funny.
him quit.
That's probably not the case.
Got frustrated about losing to teams he felt like he shouldn't lost to, and then global chat, he's like, "F this game, I'm out."
I mean, that was
I just
me,
figured he was
right?
like a doctor and didn't have time to play anymore.
Like, I was happy with just beating No Quarter in the quarterfinals that week. I didn't think I had a shot about beating Stingray in the semifinal.
His
It
name was
happened.
Stingray because he owned a bunch of Corvette Stingrays. He would post on the Might and Magic Facebook a lot, and it was easy to tell who he was, or he said who he was. So
Yeah.
I mean, you can throw a shitload of money into this game, but you still have to be smart about it. Otherwise, you're not going to do.
yeah, there's been a few people were like that for sure. I remember no Quarter used to throw a lot of money at it, and would run Catherine a lot, and shit like that. But now he's running good teams, and I can't beat him anymore. Power's too high.
I mean, I still
Yeah,
use
miss the
I still
Catherine
use
days.
Luna in this mode.
Yeah.
She needs to get swapped out, but I don't know if I want to put my universals towards Sandro, or some other new hot meta is going to come out and I'm going to be sitting on no universals.
Gotta save him. This is what you have to do. For any of these metas, is skip one.
Yeah.
Save up, skip one, get in the next one, and then bump those people.
Which is what I did.
Yeah.
I skipped Solmir. I went from Luna to Kilgore, but Kilgore lasted like a week. Then Sandro came out. It was a little more longer than a week, but it's not the reign of Solmir.
Kilgore's still really good. He can beat. I mean, well, we're supposed to, and it's common knowledge too, so I could say it, but we're supposed to get Awakened Behemoth this month. So we'll see how
Yeah, I mean,
how
our work
powerful that is.
had an Awakened Behemoth and Lich in it that should be coming out later in the month.
Yep.
Another
Either
Awakened.
end of this month or the beginning of next month.
Another Necro unit.
Yeah, I have no idea what either Awakening is either. I'm trying to ask Evelyn if she'll tell me. I think she stops telling me things because she knows I tell people.
Babies, I think I'm going against you in duel. Oh, that's Hades. Say. Am I going against you, Hades? I think you're running Vidomina.
See, I don't know. I never felt like Kilgore was really a meta character until after Sandro came out, and they also nerfed Soul.
Yeah, the Solmir nerf I thought was a little too much, and if they were gonna do it, they should have done it, months ago.
Yeah, but that's exactly what happens in these games. Like, when you have one character that's doing really well like that, that's a free-to-play character. You don't nerf it until you put out something that's just immensely better than it at the same time.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, the Kilgore Sandro 4 stars was a good move, especially with the 3-team format. That is the Battle of the Gods.
Yeah. I think Battle of the Gods is more fun, so to speak, than Arena. More strategy. I like how it's smaller teams too. I think that makes it a little more, at least in my opinion, makes it a little more fun. Something different.
Makes it a little
honestly,
bit more manageable.
Battle of the Gods is like the only part of this game that really keeps it interesting, right?
I mean, our weekends with Egg and 7DS is pretty interesting.
If we get them.
Yeah, this week's gonna be really. It'll be nice. I don't have to pay as much attention.
You get called a hacker because you fight so much in there.
Most of my kills are from defending the tower. When somebody comes in and like knocks off a few of our people, then I'll go and retaliate. But for the most part, I try to save my unit for defense.
At least our guild tags it and says stuff's going on. That's what gets, like, if someone does that, then I'll hop on. But if not, I'm pretty lazy, especially on the weekends.
Yeah, when there's cases where there's just too much for me to, like, too many people come in, I'll post. But usually I'll post after I've pushed back any attackers.
Yeah.
So what are we gonna have to do to actually get Zed into our guild chat, so we can actually get him in there when we need him to go kill like Hollowblade?
Just PM him. He'll respond.
If we need him, he'll come. For the most
Yeah.
part, he was helpful the one time with Hollowblade this last weekend. But the other time Hollowblade attacked, we were able to waste enough of his movement.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's stop attacking our underground tower, babies. And I won't have to paste you so quickly.
Somehow I don't think that's gonna happen.
I don't think so either. They're all good fights. So with Egg and Seven Deadly Sins.
Egg, man, just coming out of nowhere recently, right? They,
Egg was rough.
They're always nipping at your heels, but they were like a little lap dog that you would just kick away. Now all of a sudden they're
Hollowblade laid some force in this weekend.
well, they got what's his name too, No Quarter now, who used to kind of slack, and now he's getting serious, and it's been making it.
This is a problem after Stingray quit. I mean, Seven Deadly Sins is, I don't think, anywhere near the threat that Egg is at this point.
Well, yeah, not as much as Egg, only because you have No Quarter and Hollowblade, but Zelfin's probably the most active, and he gets tough to deal with, right? So
yeah,
I think he kicks me out more than anybody else.
Zelfin is more active than Hollowblade and No Quarter.
I find Benny Mac the most annoying. He purposefully snipes me. Like he just does. He snipes me. He sniped me from rank 20 the other day. I was like, son of a log in and I'm rank 20, 1 minute, not even payout. I just closed the game. Saw who did it. I was like.
The fact that I can still beat Zelfin though just doesn't have the same feel. Like when you see Hollowblade like go and kill a bunch of people and take the tower, that's a real fucking mountain you have to climb over.
Yeah, that one time we had at least like enough bodies, we kept going in there. It just used up all of his movement, and we were able to get back in and hold it.
Yeah, that's what you got to do. Just keep throwing bodies at it. When we have weeks where we fight against them, we really need to start telling people to quartermaster for armor. Makes a big difference.
Main thing for me is just like saving all your movement on Saturday and Sunday and not doing anything except for just the quartermaster those days.
Yeah, I try to hold on to my movements. The big thing.
Wow. And you have weeks like this week where you're probably not even going to be using too much of your buy movement at all come the week.
I don't think any of the guilds that were down there. I don't even know if any of them are active guilds.
Did we get we were recruiting someone today from that other guild you were messaging me about that he ended up joining?
Yes, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Oh, cool. Did he hop in the Discord?
Yep.
Oh, nice. Days are so busy. It sucks. It's even worse working from home because then my wife throws the kid on my lap while I'm working. She's like, I'm working too, even though she works 3 hours a day or whatever it is now. Here you go. Good luck. I need a break.
Just got demolished by Duel of Champions here.
I bought my domain and opened it up tonight.
Oh yeah, awesome.
You
know, toss it in the chat, spit it out.
No, it's not.
Not ready yet.
Ready. No, and I didn't realize Peppo was a universal symbol of racism, so I should delete him off my site too.
Yeah,
When did that happen? And then I was looking that up today, right? I don't pay attention to a lot of stuff because I don't give a shit. So I was looking up, and now the OK symbol with your fingers is white power, apparently. And I use the OK thing all the time, especially at work because we talk in Google Hangouts all the time. I always use the little OK
yeah,
symbol.
everybody just assumes you're, you know. I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
It was pretty funny when you found out about all that, though.
Yeah. Yeah, I think I'd be shooting myself in the foot if I was a white supremacist. Italian married to an Asian, probably. Not a good.
I don't think that works too well.
Yeah, I don't think they're accepting my membership.
All right, well, let's probably call it for the stream there. Thanks for everybody joining in and watching. So here, let's just ramble on about the game and stuff. So catch you
Yeah,
guys.
thanks for having me. It was fun.
Yep, yeah.
Yeah, let's not spit out too many of our strats where everybody can hear.
Yeah, at least he's not able to monetize his videos yet, because that shit would get demonetized real quick.
Yeah, I'm not too worried about it right now. All right, end in stream.